Chris Chan is officially the gift that just keeps on giving. There's an interesting development going on. Now that we know Chris Chan is out of jail, they're on the loose as a free man or woman, whatever you want to call them, and they've been going out and about. They've been letting their presence be known at Walmarts. And in fact, we have the biggest Chris Chan update of all time. Chris Chan has not only been spotted in the wild recently, but they have been spotted with an actual woman. Holy crap, guys. Does this mean the dimensional merge is officially happening? Is Chris Chan going to finally get the boyfriend-free girl that he's been dreaming of for so long? Is this the end of the world as we know it? Who knows? All jokes aside, this is amazing how big of stalkers Chris Chan has, where he can go anywhere in public and somebody will be like, holy crap, that's Chris Chan. And we'll get security footage of it. We'll get people recording him from a distance. We'll get people taking photos. It's like everybody's the paparazzi when it comes to Chris Chan. But I gotta be honest, if I saw Chris Chan at my Walmart, I would be like, snap, snap, and taking some photos. Maybe even get a selfie with Chris Chan. All jokes aside, all laughing aside, who is this mystery woman? They are now a free, and I repeat that, free, because they got away with the incest charges. The court dismissed all charges. They don't even have to register as a sex offender for the alleged incest relationship that they had with their mother, Barbara Chandler. If you've been following the Chris Chan documentary, if you've been following all the updates with Chris Chan, you would know the sick thing that they allegedly did. I know innocent till proven guilty, right? But we all know, as fucked of an individual as Chris Chan is, it's not a good idea if Chris Chan goes back to the house that he grew up in with Barbara Chandler, because somebody needs to watch him. Somebody needs to watch Chris Chan. The car was spotted at the house just the other week. I made an update video talking about that, and that made me feel all sorts of ways inside my stomach. I was like, oh, great. Chris Chan is back at Barbara Chandler's house. God fucking protect and watch over Ms. Barbara Chandler, because Chris Chan is not all there, guys. And now they have this person, and you see in the video clip that we're showing, somebody took it while they were passing by. This person looks rather young, I would say. Unless Chris Chan is a super tall, huge hulk of a man. This person looks really young. We can't really see any kind of details in their face, but there's also surveillance photos where they're blurred out, and it appears that they're fucking making out in the middle of this Walmart they're at. So Chris Chan has a girlfriend or a love interest of some sort that appears to be an actual female. Yikes. Again, if you've been following the Chris Chan saga, it's always been about Chris Chan finding the love of his life, the female that is boyfriend free, and all this stuff, right? And then he got to the point where he started having, I guess, split personalities where he could be Sonichu and Ruby Rose and all this stuff, and then turn into a lesbian. And if you've been following everything, it's been a shit show. It's been a train wreck that is just hard to get your eyes off of. It's Chris Chan. It's probably one of the most interesting rabbit holes to go down. You know, I'm not by any means encouraging to bully Chris Chan. I'm not saying let's troll him or do any of this, but to just sit here, look at Chris Chan's history, the story of Chris Chan being perhaps the most documented person online. You follow all the drama and all the freaking insane situations that have been going on with it. It's just something that you could get easily mesmerized by. And when something pops up like this, the internet talks all about it. I know there's people in my chat, who the hell is this Chris Chan guy? Why do you keep talking about them? Trust me, if you go down this rabbit hole, it's like an endless supply of entertainment. I can't even believe that Chris Chan is a real person because of how wild and crazy this is. At first, I was like, okay, maybe it could be a little bit of a bit. You know, there's no way that Chris Chan is really this fucked up of an individual, but no, they are absolutely 110%. And now they have a love interest with them, guys. So I don't know what to make of this. I'm surprised that Chris Chan stalkers and trolls haven't found out who this girl is. I'm sure that they are on the case, though. The people that run the, official Chris Chan Wikipedia are probably on this case as we speak. it took the FBI forever to find Bin Laden, but they could find anything that they want about Chris Chan. They even knew when his case got dismissed. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here when it comes to this first, I guess, substantial update of Chris Chan's life, especially after he came out of his whole court situation and the whole incest situation. How long is this going to last? Are we possibly going to be seeing a Chris Chan wedding coming soon, and then we'll have our own part in the Geno Samuel documentary where it talks about Chris Chan's marriage? And ooh, my God, a weird thought just came to my brain. What if we get Chris Chan having children with this woman? Can you imagine, like, Chris Chan having kids? There's all sorts of weird possibilities that can happen here. Chris Chan always talked about the dimensional merge, guys. Could this really be the catalyst of it? Was I'm just screwing with you. If you want to know what the dimensional merge is, essentially Chris Chan has the power to go between this world and the Sonichu universe, and he's like the second coming of Christ, and he's able to switch between bodies like possession and vessel and all that. It's weird. It's like far out there, guys. Far out there than anything else I've ever seen. But at the crux of it all, he has always been trying to get a woman, and it looks like he finally got one now. So this is going to be something that everybody's going to be paying attention to. Trust me, all the people that keep up to date on Chris Chan and Christery and all that, they are going to be paying attention to who this female is and every little thing that Chris Chan does with them. I mean, every time he goes to Walmart, somebody's snapping a photo of him. The security cameras, the people that work surveillance there know who Chris Chan is. I've seen people in my comments say that they actually go to the same Walmart as Chris Chan. So this is gonna be interesting to see what developments happen or come out of this. Fuck the the UFO events, and fuck, WWE firing a bunch of people today and the Russell Brand shit. I'm here for the Chris Chan shit. We're gonna have the Chris Chan updates here because this is CNN, Chris Chan News Network. Nah, I'm just joking. Anyways, I just want to give my talk about this because we've been covering the Chris Chan thing for the greater part of this year, actually. We've watched the entire documentary. Yes, I know a new part of the documentary came out. We will be checking it out here shortly, guys. I was at Retropalooza this last weekend, and plus I had a 7-day suspension from YouTube. But we're back. We're going to be covering as much content as we can as possible. I'm just a one-man crew, but I will bend over backwards for Chris Chan, and not in a literal sense, even though I did hit Chris Chan up in the DMs. Chris Chan, hit me back up. Let's have like an interview on the channel. I'd love to talk to you. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Who's this girl? Who's this mystery woman? How long is it gonna last? Was this an escort? Was this a real person that he's in love with? I'll see you on the next one.